One of the ways they defend themselves from predators is they'll wedge themselves in between rocks, because that's where they live, in craggly rocks in the desert. And then she'll puff up her body. She can inflate her lungs really large, and then you won't be able to pull them out. She's like stuck in there permanently until she decides to exhale. And then Jessie has a really awesome friend.
I do, but I have announcements to make first. So speaking of our reptiles, what we have going on when you guys first came in is our fundraiser to finish our reptile house. When you guys walk around, you'll see it. It has all the big windows on it, but we still can't move our reptiles. So we have our reptiles like Lily, and actually 5 of our giant snakes are off display right now because we don't have that done. So we have all kinds of awesome like raffle things and cake and all that good stuff. So if you guys could stop by there, that'd be awesome. Because we really want to get our animals out for you guys to see. So I said that. So this is Mara. She's a Patagonian cavy. That's C-A-V-Y. So they are not related to rabbits at all. They're the 4th largest rodent in the world. Yep, so she is full grown. She's 6 years old. They live in the high grasslands, like 3 feet tall grass. These guys have vertical leap of 6 to 8 feet. So yeah, her jumping off the wall, she could have done that on her own. But yep, they live in Argentina, South America. So yeah, what they do, they graze on grass. People actually do have them as pets. Sometimes, like farmers, they have them grazing the fields. It's pretty cute. So we're gonna step outside so you guys can pet these guys. Yep. Come on. What are those poos from? I don't even know. We're gonna step out, guys. Yeah. She got all clean with pet wipes before this. Brushed. She's spoiled. Yeah. Yeah, you're a pretty bird. You're a pretty bird. How's that?
Wow, you're good. Is that what holds it? Big
He
water.
cracks that whole
Yeah.
macadamia nut.
Hello?
Yeah,
there's
good
more
job.
in there.
Let's see. Maybe you don't want to clean the rest of that one out. That's pretty well stuck in there. Let's see. I'll put it right there for you, in case you want it later. You didn't want anything.
Probably about your age. Probably about your age.
I'll take your turn. Hold on, you can decide who you want.
It's okay, it's okay.
Start taking those front seats if you don't have kids. It's fine. But don't want to sit up there. Okay, because this one. I dare you to do Get over to the right-hand side if you can. And make sure we can see your carrot once we get over here. He's the best kisser at the park, guys, so if you want one, get us this guy.
Pull it out so you can see it.
Stand up. If you're on the left, you're on the left. Oh, God. Yes.
Go for your carrot, Nicole?
Oh, he ate it.
Oh, you dropped it.
Do it. I did it. Lick my face.
Do it. He doesn't even get close to you. Smell.
Oh, did I get it? Get up there.
I'm gonna get out of your way.
He's probably the only giraffe we're gonna see, but we might see the camel too.
Sneak in there?
They're so cute.
Yeah, the camel typically gives kind of a short end of the stick.
Hold it up like this.
Carrots, guys, gives it to the giraffe.
Did you give it to him?
I can't. I can't.
You can? Yeah, let me help you. Yeah, he can see it now. There you go. There's the carrot.
Wraps his,
Now say one for the camel.
Okay. There you go. You want to give this one too? Okay, let's go.
I got it.
Guess he was
I didn't know Hannah was going to put it in
Yeah, you think this one? You want to do it now?
You might have missed it. There are going to be other things.
Oh my god.
His tongue.
He did smaller as far as he can. Oh my god.
Means you can use it just like a finger. If you're a leaf eater, it doesn't make sense to eat one leaf at a time. So in the wild, he'll wrap that tongue around a tree branch and strip everything off of it at one time. Now, how many of you got a kiss? Alright guys, keep your eyes peeled out here. We're off-road in a school bus. So there's about 40 animals out in this habitat. We're in their house now. We never know where they're going to end up. Asian water buffalo. You can see they're kind of spread out up here.
Logan, see the water buffalo?
So the girls like Angus
Over here. This side, this side. Over here.
Oh yeah.
You see him?
And right up here you see one of our little babies. His name is Isaac. And a couple more of our kids up here. Which Isaac climbed in the tree right there. And up here this is Milkshake and her little boy String Cheese. Version of the African Cape. The Cape Buffalo are known for their attitude. These guys not so much. But we learned the hard way that when those females become moms, those attitudes drastically change. One of our little boys was born in August. It was too hot out here for him. And we had the vet come out to help him out. Once Mom saw that pickup truck get close to her kid, she crashed through a tree, put her head underneath the front bumper and lifted that truck off the ground with 3 of us in it. We said, you know what? You're right, Mom, we're not going to touch your kid. We're leaving right now. So we came out with a water truck sprayed down with a hose 3 times a day. Alright guys, next are the zebras. Now remember, no fingers or carrots go out to the zebras, so keep those hands in.
Oh, they're over on the left.
Oh god, one's coming. It's coming. Coming on your side.
She's throwing out some trees.
They're so cute.
Now guys, we actually have a little 3-month-old baby making her way over here. Here she comes to your right hand side.
Look on this side,
She's
guys.
following her mama right now.
So cute.
Her name is Perception with Mama Mirage. Now obviously you can see she's not black and white, she's brown and white. The babies are born with those stripes, but they're born a lighter color. It kind of keeps them camouflaged out here. As she gets older, she will get darker. By the time she's about a year or 2, she will be black and white. Once they're 2 years old, then they are maiden age. Now these mamas are pretty tough. We need to give a hug moment for them. Mirage was pregnant for about 13 months. When those babies are born, they weigh almost 70 pounds apiece.
Oh my
These
gosh.
girls actually spend their entire lives pregnant or nursing. That's because they typically get pregnant the day after they deliver. It is all they do. So Mirage is already pregnant for next year's baby, and she has this little newborn. So give those girls a break, huh? Now on your left-hand side, here comes our stallion. He's giving you a smile. Please go on in the picture. So he hands it up to the tourists, right? This is Diligent, so he's responsible for all the kids out here. He's been busy this year. Now, what do you guys think? Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
White with black.
White with black?
For sure.
Black with white? Good guesses. A lot of people keep their mouth shut because they're afraid it's a trick question. If that was you, congratulations. The answer is both. The way to tell is to look at a zebra's nose. That's the only part of their body that does not have hair on it. So if you shaved a zebra, you'd have a completely black animal. No stripes at all. Look closer though. Look at the mane on their neck. There's both black and white fur on top of that skin. It's not just their skin showing through, which means technically they're black with both colors of hair. And those stripes are unique to every single animal. You will never find two with the same pattern. They do not inherit those patterns from their parents. They are totally unique. Same goes for a tiger, but if you shaved a tiger, you'd still see the stripe pattern. That's a pigment on their skin, so it never goes away. They always keep those stripes. So on your left, our other two ladies came over. A Vision is one of our girls. Can you tell which one she is? She's the pregnant one. She's the really round one, closest to the vehicle. She has fingers attached. We're going to look at just as quickly. Now on your right hand side, take a look behind the fence right here. This is an antelope sable. Now sable are very different than any other hoofed animal. They are actually the most aggressive species of hoofed animal on the planet. A lot of zoos refuse to carry them because they're too much of a liability for the employees like me to take care of them. They're in the wild. If a lion came after one of those animals, they wouldn't necessarily run until they were safe. If they think it's worth the risk, they'll let the lion catch up to them. And right when they're about to be dinner, they'll turn around, drop to their knees, and tuck their head as far under their belly as possible. So those horns are sticking straight up, and that lion is running too fast to stop. It will impale itself on those horns. Now keep in mind, these animals are vegetarian. All the animals on this tour are. They don't kill lions to eat them. They do it because they can. It is an attitude problem. They're going to win about 50% of the time, so we have to be just as careful. And up here on your right, I believe you're going to meet one more of our sable family. She's behind the gate. This is Cayenne wearing her winter coat right now. Cayenne is going to be 4 months old at the end of January. Now she is part of the family that lives in the habitat next to her. The reason she's separated is because about a week after she was born, her mom got pneumonia. And either the infection she had or the X or YX, they're also known as M-spot. So take a look at the horns on these guys. Probably the first thing you notice. When the horns on an oryx could get a lot longer, they can get to about 5 feet long. That's probably double the size of the guy looking at you. That's Kabengo and Chogi over there. And they come from the Sahara Desert, obviously a very hot part of Africa, but they deal with it just like most animals out there can. They can go almost 6 months without a single drink of water if they have to. They don't need that much to begin with, and it's not just sitting around. So what they're going to do is when they're eating, they're going to pull the tiniest amounts of water they need from the grasses and the roots they're digging out of the ground. The camel does the same thing, but a camel is not quite as efficient at it as these guys are. The camel can only go about a month without a drink. Come on, free! Come on, good boy! Are you full?
Here comes that woman again. Does this every time.
Not Africa. And that word actually means blue cow. They get that name because when the males mature, they turn to a grayish blue color. It's really good camouflage. We have 4 Nilgai babies out here, so keep your eyes peeled for them. Now, we only have 3 mamas. That doesn't really make sense. Typically, hoofed animals have 1 at a time. But 2 summers ago, Ashu right here gave us twins. So we did some research, and we found out that as their nutrition level increases, so do the chances that they will have multiples. This past summer, she gave us triplets. So apparently, she's very healthy. We're feeding her the right thing. Unfortunately, those mamas hide those tiny newborns in the trees out here to protect them from predators. That means now, I just told you how aggressive sable are, but Kianga is actually one of the favorites here at the park. We bottle raised that little guy because
Give me a carrot.
Alright guys, this is Chili Pepper, and she's a South African black ostrich. She loves these little red biscuits like everybody else does, but she doesn't chew them. She swallows everything whole. That's because she doesn't have any teeth. So that means during the day when she's walking around, she's going to swallow rocks along with her food,
And at any one time, this 300-pound bird could have 20 pounds of rocks in her stomach. That's going to break up all the food in there, just like a gizzard would do for a chicken. Now watch her neck for a second, and you're going to watch her dinner go all the way down. See that lump? Oh, there's the cookies. Kind of cool, kind of gross, right? Yeah. You can even stop them halfway through. Yeah, mostly gross.
Does she have any predators?
Oh yeah, she definitely does. She's in Africa, so she's going to have lions coming after her. And that's a good question, because you might wonder how she's going to protect herself. She's a big bird, but she doesn't look very intimidating to lions. Take a look on her feet. They know what's down there. There's 2 claws, each about 3 inches long. Those are her weapons if she needs them. If you guys remember the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park, you know exactly how she uses them. She's basically a dinosaur. But that is rarely going to be her first instinct. She's a prey animal. She's not that brave. If somebody's chasing her, she's going to run before she kicks those speed up. She can run at almost 55 miles an hour, and she can keep that speed up for 30 minutes straight. She is a marathon runner. Think about a cheetah. They run faster at over 65 miles an hour, but they can only do it for 10 to 12 seconds at a time. So you'd think she would always outrun those animals. Unfortunately, after about 12 seconds, Chili Pepper forgets why she was running in the first place. She usually gets tired. But that's not her fault. Okay, take a look at the head on this girl. 2 holes back here, those are her ears. Very good hearing, even better eyesight. It's because they have the largest eye-to-skull ratio of any animal in the world. That is a great size for an eyeball. But you are all smart enough to know if your eye's that big, there's not much room left in your skull for anything else. Okay, her brain is a little bit smaller than her eyeball, so she is not the brightest animal. Sad but true. All right.
Do they bury their head in the ground?
Good. Another good question. Do they bury their head in the ground? No, that is a myth. People thought they did because when she lays down, these guys don't take baths like we think of. They don't ever really need to get wet. They take dirt baths. They roll around in the dirt. That actually keeps the bugs off of them, keeps them cool. So when she's laying down, she stretches this neck out on the ground and rubs it in the sand. Her neck is the exact same color of this dirt. So from a distance, all people saw was one big mound of brown feathers. They couldn't see her head. They thought she buried it. But if she did that, she'd suffocate just like any one of us would. These animals also get a very bad reputation for being very, very aggressive. Obviously, that is not completely true. Okay, the males are extremely territorial. That's where they got that reputation. The males are very aggressive because of it, but females, not so much. Chili Pepper, I'm not convinced she knows she's an ostrich, okay? She hangs out with us way more than any animal should ever want to, okay? Sometimes at night, she climbs up to the other side of this habitat, and she'll sit by our staff parking lot till we come into work in the morning. So, very sweet bird. She gives good hugs, too. Good night. Is she full grown? She's done growing, yes, but she is still very young. She's 5 years old, so she's mature, but she could live to be about 60. So these animals live a long, long time, as do most birds. A lot of birds that people have as pets will outlive their owners. Good girls.
How many times does she have eggs?
You know, she lays, if conditions are perfect, their season is from March to October, and typically during that season she's going to have maybe 3 or 4 months. That's because she doesn't have a male out here though. She's not on a specific cycle. She's not actually having fertilized eggs. She lays eggs just like a chicken egg, just like a chicken would do. It's the equivalent of 24 chicken eggs in there. A huge yolk, a huge white. It weighs about 4 pounds, so it's a very big omelet for you guys. Any other questions about her?
What do you do with the eggs?
Anyway, we can touch her?
If she gets, you can try if you want. The eggs that we have out here, and then after that we hollow them out, and sometimes you can buy the shells in the gift shop. There are a few in there right now, I think. She's very soft, like velvet. You know, that's a very good question, but she is a flightless bird. She's a little too heavy for that. She weighs almost 300 pounds. These wings don't do a whole lot for that. The males can get to about 400 pounds, so big animals. Yes? Yeah.
What sound do they make?
You know, all I've ever heard them make is kind of,
Probably a lot.
it's a low Looks like those girls are the designated babysitters today. And here are the babies. There they are. So look for a part in the trees right there. Now they're actually getting pretty big. They were born in August. So they're almost 6 months old now. They're pretty cute. Looks like they were in socks or sandals. Now they're about a quarter of that size when they're born.
so you can tell it's very, very hard to find them out here. You do spend a lot of time. So watch your arms, guys. These girls are going to swing those horns, and you do not want your arm to get stuck in between the butts of their horn.
The horns on this guy.
All right, guys. So on your left is Bahati, on your right is Baboka. These are both of the females. Those horns are about 5 inches across right at the base. Male's horns, like the little one way up here on the right, his name is Bwana. He's just over a year old. When he grows up, those horns will be 4 times the size of the ladies you're looking at. Not much longer, but about 4 times as wide right at the base, so probably more than 20 inches across. The only reason they can hold their heads up is because those horns are not heavy at all. They're actually pretty much hollow. There's a honeycomb structure in that horn that pulls the hot blood away from their face, pumps it up into the horn, then sends the heat out the tip and the blood back in at a lower temperature. It's a built-in air conditioner right on their face. I would really like to live in Arizona, but for these guys, it's not about comfort, it's a survival mechanism. If you're in Africa, it gets a lot hotter there than it does here, and if you're the biggest horns, you have the best chance of survival because you can regulate your body temperature better than most animals. And they are pretty easygoing. There's no too many problems. They're one of the first animals to ever be domesticated. That happened in Africa about 5,000 years ago. They were not a farm animal, though. They were strictly a status symbol. They were traded for a lot of goods, sometimes even traded for wives. So that was a question you guys might hear back then. How many cows is your wife worth? Do not answer that question when she's around. If you still have a carrot you want to hang out on the right, you're welcome to try. He'll come over for you. Kibo is a little bit older than Toka. He is 12, but he's also quite a bit smaller. He's only about 14 feet tall, and he weighs around 2,500 pounds.
Send a picture of that.
Hi, Logan.
No.
Put it
So if
down.
you have one, go ahead and hang it out. Make yourselves look appetizing. Who's looking? Now you guys might notice he looks a lot different than Tokum. He's very wrinkly. Look at his belly and the base of his neck. A lot of loose skin on this guy. He is special. It said on his birth certificate when he came here, extra wrinkled. That's how he was born. I'm serious. He never grew into it. The running joke soon became that he was part Shar-Pei. I highly doubt that.
All right, Logan.
Hey, now you eat it.
What is that?
You know, he's pretty rough and coarse hair, and also very soft. Not soft at all. Those wrinkles, the hide on these animals is about 2 inches thick. It's going to protect his skin when he's walking around.
He doesn't look too stressed, right? No. So we do not have a breeding program for our kids. The reason for that is because their breeding is very responsible. It's easy to buy one of these guys on the black market. And then unfortunately, you know, you get a cat like this home, it grows up, you wind up with a 400-pound cat in your bed, you're like, it's probably not the best idea I ever had. So, sweet. About 40 About 45% of the animals here in the park are rescued. Now we neuter and spay all of our big cats for that reason, except for the
Did you even know that? If I saw the lions, you know it's the lion. Did you hear them? They were almost like,
That's a big mess. Go a minute.
Looks kind of small. What?
Oh. Now they're friends again. Are they friends? Come, let's go. I feel to what's next year will help for them.
Okay, wanna go?
Did you hear that? I don't think it's an emu. Yes, it's an emu. Look at the camera. Here, should I go look at the emus?
Look at their cute noses. Oh, look at her looking at me like, fuck, you're
So funny. You sound like a pig.
Yes. Are you coming in?
No!
How many would come in if I said come on in? Wow. It's Friday, it's a feed day. Now we're going to have some fun with our striped Fred. Keep in mind, everything we do here is spontaneous. We don't train any animals at the park. It's not necessary. That's a human idea, so we don't go that way because they are not human. So we only use that which is appropriate for animals. And training is man dominating somebody else. And so we're not interested in doing that, neither is she. So instead we go the other way around. We trigger the instinctual programs that are found inside of animals, in this case a tiger, and we become friends with the tiger, and in that friendship we get to play and have fun. This enhances the tiger. We'll be doing that which we would call hunting, and this tiger will be hunting toys, occasionally us. We had a nice hunt yesterday on one of us. Kind of exciting, wasn't it, Daniel? The tiger did no harm to it. And but he is our fifth Daniel.
I know.
So anything goes. If we get into trouble, many of you who raised your hand will be coming to help us. Is that a yes or no? Yeah. No, yeah. All right. So now be sure you don't do what you're about to see. If you should come across this, play ball! Hey, Nick. Jelly.
Oh, no.
It was a catch, not to get caught. Jelly, do you want it? He says, I'm not going in there.
Oh, is it heated?
We got to do that again, Daniel. Yeah.
Okay.
Low man on the totem pole in the water. Yeah, you are. Keep thinking warm thoughts, Daniel. Now, see who wants Daniel? Daniel, oh, you're in trouble. Let's go. Let's go to the toys. Watch it, watch it. Easy. All right. Grab a toy. Grab a toy. Now, she's a little excited. She got Daniel yesterday. She just wants another piece. So we're going to slow it down for a moment, then we're going to speed it up with a toy.
Push them down in there.
Whoa, no chance. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, she has all her teeth and claws. She's fully loaded, ready to go. This is the real thing, guys. All right, so what you just saw there is what we don't see very often, but she's centered on Daniel. She's focused on him, and she was going to take him. So we were hoping that didn't happen because there's a lot of paperwork. Now Natalie is popping the toy because as we pop the toy, it gets smaller, and smaller isn't as good as bigger. And bigger is better, according to us, also, isn't it? That has more value. All right, now Daniel has a toy and himself. The tiger can take either one. Let's see which one he goes for. Go, 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 got it! Woo! Isn't this exciting? Yeah, of course you know it's perfectly safe. We've been doing it for almost a week.
Oh, she's got the whole thing.
Actually, we've been doing Tiger Splash since 1993. Yeah, we do get hurt from time to time. Tigers never get hurt. All right, now Nick's offering another toy. She says yes. She wants it. She wants it. All right, Nick. Coming in, coming in. Again, Natalie is popping the toy. That makes it less valuable, and as the value decreases, then she wants something more. It's the same with us, isn't it? Needs and wants seem to be insatiable for some reason. Go, Daniel, go, 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 go!
You got it.
Ashley doesn't want.
Now you notice that we are not training again. Okay? We're not training like I mentioned. We are triggering instincts, and these instincts are specific. There are several of them that we're triggering. Wow! She's hot to trot. Look out there, look out. Dive, 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 dive. Got it. Ooh. See that one? That's a killing bite. Isn't that comforting? That's for a kill. That's not pretend. That's not just fooling around. That's the kill. You notice that she still has it. She's taking care. She's dispatching the deer, if you will, or whatever animal she's caught. So we are triggering instincts which actually cause hunting to occur. But interestingly enough, there's no hunting instinct itself. There's no such thing in these big predators. Instead, what there are a series of different instincts which associate together, which cause the hunting to take place. The most important one is the play instinct. Everybody here has a play instinct to go and have fun in life. Well, hunting in big cats is fun. They like it a lot. There we go. There's the chase instinct right there in the water, coming out. Remember yesterday.
Who's gonna win?
Go ahead and pull it from her anytime.
Hey, we'll pull it out of
Yesterday, when Daniel, he had the same toy yesterday. And Chalet grabbed the toy, but Daniel flew up in the air and fell down. And Chalet was so excited, she didn't quite have the toy completely. She went after Daniel afterwards. It was really exciting. She grabbed him in the thumb. She caught him in the thumb. Oh, okay. Happy feet time, Nick. Go, go, Nick. No, go, 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 go. There it is. Wow. Hey, Debbie, don't we have to file a flight plan for this? You get the FAA after us stuff for a while if we're not careful. As you can see, tigers like to fly. Okay? If you got here some wings, she'd be sailing, wouldn't she? You want to keep that one alive? Closer? You want Daniel to be closer? After yesterday? You know, wind her up? Chalet, don't destroy it. Okay, she's ready to go. You're way too far away, Daniel. Yeah, you gotta go. Daniel never had a chance of getting away, by the way. The average when they run after their prey, 36, 37 miles an hour is the takedown speed. Lions. Go, 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 go.
What was that?
Nice claw hook there. Now the claws in the front, there are 5 in each front foot and 4 in the back. Total 18. It can't get out. Got it. Let it go.
It is splashing there.
Now Chalet hopes to be big someday. By the time she's 5. Whoa! Go, 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 go! No chance. She had it all the way.
Go, go, go.
Pulling the tail.
Yeah, that seems to work.
I think this is the other one.
All right, Chalet. You want it?
Come on, jump in the water.
Oh no! What was that?
What did he do?
Chalet! What are you doing? probably thinks that's funny.
Summer rock.
Whoa! You gonna get it, Chalet? You gonna get it? She has a toy, but she says, I want to get this one too. Now we are triggering instinct. That's the chase instinct right there. There it goes. When she catches it like she did, then that's the holding and biting instinct. That's what dispatches the line. Okay, a little tiger pull. Whoa! Time to go, time to go. Do you find this intellectually stimulating?
Come on, Chalet.
All right, Chalet, let's get up to motorboat speed here. Do it. You were going to do 5 more laps, right, Nick?
Yeah, we were trying to throw though.
Yeah, good idea.
Otherwise we would have made it.
Now you notice that Chalet is having a good time, isn't she? See, we're allowing her to be herself and to better herself, so she gets better at what she's doing all the time. Try to run. All right. Go, Daniel, go, go, go. She wants it.
She got it in the air down there. She gets
Inside of us is an instinct to do better the next time we do the same thing. We want to get better and better and better. Animals have the same. It helps develop ourselves so that we hone in on the best we can be. We provide challenges for all of the creatures at the park. It's all hers. Now she still wants something else. Here we go. Whoa! Defective, defective. Born at another facility. Here we go.
Go, 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 go! Did you? That was awesome.
Dive, dive, dive. There it is! Got that one! Good job, buddy. A perfect dive, Nick. Perfect long dive. Well, she had a lot of hang time in that, didn't she? Yeah. If the dive is perfect, it seems like they're up there longer. Popping it so that there's less value. But did you hear the vocalization? Hear that? That's defensive. That is possession. See, that's an instinct. It's dangerous. And so we popped the toy, and when we popped the toy, it lessened the value in her mind. And when the value was less, she made the sale.